Hey, Rob Schaumer here, Pennies, Schaumer Associates, Elite Business Coaching and Consulting, video number 33 in my 30-day 60 video challenge. So I was talking a little bit about social media yesterday and I want to continue that discussion. So if I gave you a choice, I could either give you 50,000 pennies, 5 $100 bills, or maybe 50 $10 bills, or what did I have here? 500 $1 bills. If I could give you a choice of those, which ones would you take? So many of you might say, Rob, it's all the same amount of money. But is it? If I came and offered you a massively heavy bag of 50,000 pennies or 5 $100 bills, which would be better? Which would be more convenient? Which would be easier to work with? Obviously the 5 $100 bills. And this is a way that you can look at your social media activities, especially if you're specifically using social media for growing your business, whether it's your blog, getting people to watch your blog, marketing your products, whatever it might be. People get so caught up and they say, oh, I've got 50,000 followers on Twitter, I got 500 followers on Facebook, and so on and so forth, and all these different social media spaces. They talk about all the numbers of followers, but it's quantity, but it's not quality. It's like 50,000 pennies. You can't do, there's no value, that penny, one penny, you don't get too much out of it, right? That idea, it's better to have 5 top-notch connections, really good connections, than 50,000 meaningless connections. And in building your social network, it's really a good number to focus on too, because if somebody says to you, wow, I have 25,000 followers on Twitter, always asking the question, how many are you following? Because people will auto-follow back. And if the number's the same, well, I'm following 25,000 people myself. So you know it's just reciprocate links. And also ask the person, how do you manage to keep up with 25,000 people talking? So the idea is if you have about 100 friends, 100 connections, and that's really what you should be working at, 100 solid, meaningful, powerful connections, people that you're on the same wavelength, that you can help each other out, that when you share an idea, that person shares with their group, that's where you get a lot of value. That's what you should be working towards. Meaningful connections, people that you can follow. You can only follow about 100 conversations, manage about 100 different relationships at one time. After that, you start losing the thread. You start losing the chain of conversation. So think about that when you're building your network. Don't obsess over quantity. Go for quality. A Dream 100 list, the top 100 people, and that's actually something that I'm working on now, is that I'm starting to weed out my list. I'm almost starting from scratch. I don't know if I'm gonna completely scratch my Twitter account, but I'm gonna start going through it and checking those people out. If you're not somebody that I wanna really connect with, I'm not gonna follow you. I gotta be able to learn from you. I gotta be able to grow from you. I gotta be able to share with you. We have to be able to benefit each other because we're working in the business realm together. Anyway, these are my thoughts on some social media thoughts. Love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. And you'll be watching this tomorrow, but I hope you've been having a great weekend, and I'm getting ready to have a great weekend. All the best. Bye.